Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl Pooh Bear, and like always, I'm driving, but that is my life, so it's okay. I wanted to try to remember, so I'm going to say it now. Please click like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we have some more fun, interesting things going on. So yeah, I want to know how you guys have been doing, what you guys have been up to. Good morning. I am, driving, and I just wanted to take a moment just for some words of encouragement. Good morning, Hickabilly. How are you? Today is gonna be a little different. I'm not really here to talk necessarily about, homesteading or anything. My mindset is more so towards the people who are going to be really hurting this weekend, those who have lost their moms or mother figures. There's a lot of us out there that are hurting because we lost the mama, we lost our mamas. And so I just wanted to, good morning, Jay. Hey, bro, what's up? I just wanted to take out some time to just talk to, everybody and see if anybody, should I say, is, struggling right now dealing with this weekend, because I just wanted to talk to them, encourage them, maybe pray for somebody, because it is extremely difficult, especially if this is like your first or second Mother's Day without your mom. I know that it can be really challenging. This is going to be my third Mother's Day, even though my mom died in 21, because she died in January. So right after she died, we buried her in March. And then, 2 months later, it was Mother's Day. So I'm not going to say that I am not, you know, uh, affected by it, because I am. But I tend to want to take my pain and get healed by helping others. So I just wanted to encourage people who are going to be seeing this video that are struggling, that I can't say that it's an okay thing, because it's not okay. It's just something that you have to just accept. And mom figure was, because to sit, what we tend to do is sit and reminisce on all of the moments that we had, and that is a great thing. That is so therapeutic. But just don't focus on what you don't have. We can do that. Oh, I wish my mom was here, because I, used to do 10 minutes. After that, you have to just go on with your day, because if you give it power, it will take away all of the good times that you had. And then most of us are parents. And what I noticed I did, I don't know if I did it last year, but I know definitely the first Mother's Day that I had without my mom, I focused so much on woe is me. I focused on so much of, I don't have my mom, and I just want my mom, and boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And yeah, I just lost her. I had, a right to feel that way. But this is the thing, and this is really why I wanted to do this video, or should I say this live, because I do want interaction. When we are so focused on the fact that we are affected, we don't think about how we are affecting those who are around us. So for me, I'm a mom. So it's going to be Mother's Day for me. But if I'm so focused on the fact that I don't have my mom, then I'm not going to be a fun mom for my children to be able to celebrate. Thank you. Yeah, it is hard. It's extremely hard because my mom and I were only 14 years apart. So we grew up together. We went through everything together, and she never had any more biological children. So from my mom, I'm an only child. So, it's really difficult. I thank God every day for my God sisters, because if I didn't have my God sisters, man, I just don't know how I could navigate through life without my sisters. My God sisters are like, they're everything, They are everything. I thank God for my sisters. But yeah, that's the thing, I had to tell myself that I'm stopping my children from celebrating their mom because I'm so focused on the fact that I no longer have my mom. And that wasn't fair. So I had to, check myself, allow myself to hurt, and then go on about my business. Yeah. My sister Roshan and my sister Altaviz and my sister Shemaya. When I say those three sisters, my best friend Vanessa definitely, and my god sister Naomi, and my cousin Lamona. That is my support system outside of my aunt Michelle. As far as the women in my life, that is my foundation. My sisters, and aside of Lamona, I'm the oldest. So I had to pull all my strength from my little sisters. And it was hard because they were going through it too, because they were, I'm sorry, Ariana, my little sister Ariana. And see, this is like what I'm saying, because for my sister Ariana has already lost her biological mom. My mom was more of her stepmom. And then when she lost my mom, it hit hard. What are you doing? See, you're about to lose your life. Just stopping and going and stuff. Ooh, some people don't need to drive, I promise you. Some people just don't need to be driving. He's coming from the gas station, so he's coming out into the area and into the first lane. He didn't look. He was looking that way, but he didn't look this way, and I'm coming this way. And then when I stopped, he just, because he kept going, he almost got hit by a car 2 lanes over. My goodness, I tell you. But anyway, yeah, so I had to, and I think it was a really good thing for me to not be able to focus on my lack, because I had to be the encouraging sister to help my sisters through the navigation of what life was going to look like without infectious, like cookie love is cookie love, It's just like, if you knew her, you had like a best friend that was going to ride for you no matter what, and she was going to do what she had to do to, help you anytime you needed help or whatever. So it's just like, I lost my mom, but everybody else lost her too. And when you have so many god sisters and you're the oldest, I guess it really didn't matter what the what line we were in, how we fell into it, but we are all sisters, and I had to help them because it was like Mother's Day for them too. And like I said, for my sister, she already had lost her biological mom, and now she's lost a second mom. And she's like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, you still got me. And I mean, it's a great thing that we still have my Aunt Michelle because, man, my Aunt Michelle is the pillar, because she is also our spiritual advisor in the sense of God because she has been saved and serving God and taught us. She's been our guide along the way. So, and that we are so grateful that we still have her. But I know that there are a lot of people who are out there that don't have anybody. And so my heart goes out for them because they no longer have a mom figure, So I'm here for you guys. I want you guys to know that, yeah, my mom was definitely a queen. I want you, I hate to say this. People get mad at me when I say that I'm orphaned because I no longer have a mother or a father. But for those of you who are orphaned or those of you who are without your mom, I just want you to know that you have a group of people who are out here trying to navigate through life just like you, and you are not alone. We understand. And I'm definitely praying for everybody that is in the situation that we are in because it actually does suck. Like I can't say it any other way, any nicer. It sucks not to have your parents, especially when you have a really good relationship with your parents now. Um, Me and my mom's relationship was kind of topsy-turvy because she dominated your life. but but it was okay. She was so much fun. I had so many great experiences being her child. My mom was a rapper and she was a dancer, and she was just well known in LA, and it was just like I got to meet so many people and have so many experiences because of her singing, rapping, and dancing and everything. My mom was on the Gong Show. She won on the Gong Show. My mom had different record deals, and I mean, I got to meet Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel. Curtis Blow is one of her best friends. I mean, I got to meet a lot of people. Dr. Dre, he used to be a DJ when she used to be rapping at this place called Sexy Heights and Eve After Dark and all of this stuff back in the day when I was a little kid. So it's like my life was different because of her being different. She wasn't ordinary, and so for her to be gone just really hurt. But now I'm at the point to where I can allow the pain for a minute because it does hurt. It does. But I can now reminisce on all of the fun and encourage my kids because I have 6 children. So 6 children lost their grandma. And so, to COVID. So I can encourage my kids now that, it's okay. And, I love them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They are our foundations. And so now that I'm, my cousin Tawana and I were talking about how, because her mom died right before my mom died, and they both had the same name, and they were best friends since before we were born. And so it's like we are the elders now. We're becoming the elders, you know? And it's so weird how you go from being a little kid that has to sit at the kid table to being a teenager that it depended on how many people were there, if you had to sit at the kid table or not, to sitting at the adult table, to having your own adult table, to now you're an elder. It's like, wow, how did that happen? You know, it was so crazy, but the more mature adults. So, I mean, in no time flat, my kids will be where I am. Now, I've asked God for 42 more years, so I'm praying that it doesn't happen anytime soon, you know? But I'm just like, we have to, the kids' table now kind of seems like it was actually funner. The only problem for me was this: I was the only child. So I kind of was by myself. But I mean, I was used to it. I was always by myself. Sometimes I was able to sit at the adult table because I was the only child. But a lot of the times it would be like they're discussing grown folk stuff, and it didn't involve me. So I had to go away. Oh, see, you have 5 siblings. See, that's like my kids, 6 kids. I it was really, really difficult for me because my mom I lived with my aunt. My aunt Michelle pretty much raised me when my grandma died. And so Michelle worked a lot of long hours. And so I was a latchkey kid. Had to get myself to school by myself. Hi Sherry, hi Bobby, what's up? Bobby, oh Sherry, my brother can no longer do what is it? Naked gardening day. No, nah. I was like, that's too much. I can't. I gotta unsee that. My brother. I don't want to think about my brother like that. Y'all be having fun. Y'all be having all the fun. Yes, him and those bees. I'm like, Lord Jesus. But it's just like she had to work. So I got myself to school and I got myself home by myself. And it was very lonely. Me neither. I'm like, Earl, look at your brother. He was like, oh no. He said they are having too much fun. I said, yep, they are. They are enjoying life. But that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? We're supposed to be enjoying life. So hey. But I would have to get myself to school. I said that 3 times now. Get home, and then I would have to watch my friends play out the window because I couldn't go outside. Because the rules were, if there is no adult home, then you don't let anybody in and you don't go out. So I would have to talk to my friends through the window or watch them play outside. And then like depending on the part of the year it was, when Michelle would get home, she used to get off work like 6 o'clock. If the sun was still out, then I could go out like in the months like right now. But in like the winter, November, December, I'm in the house. Shoot, she got off at 5. At 6, it'd be pitch black. I couldn't go outside. So I learned how to entertain myself by like playing cards with myself, playing Monopoly with myself, playing dominoes with myself, backgammon by myself. What else did I play? Connect Four by myself. Or I would, and that's probably one of the reasons that I love to dance so much is because we had Yo MTV Raps and on was it was a cable channel, not on. What was it called? The Box. It was called The Box. And The Box was a cable channel that everybody would call in and order a video, or you would order the video and they play that video. Now, like, say Cherie ordered the video, but I could see it over here because whoever ordered it, everybody could see it. So you might see one video play back to back to back to back. So I would record a video and I would learn all of the dance steps. So it's really funny because now to this day, you have, that muscle memory and everything. So if a song comes on, I automatically start doing, whatever the dance steps is. So like right now I'm doing Humpty Humpty, because as soon as you hear, oh, do it, baby, it's the Humpty Hump. You just start, So those were kind of the things that I had to do because I was by myself, But going back to, just wanting to encourage all of you children, no matter how old you are, allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. Just don't live in it, You remember that? Yeah, the Humpty Hump. Man, I'm telling you, like, Janet Jackson, she made this movie, Rhythm Nation. And it's I don't know if it was quite an hour. I think it's like 20 minutes, but it took me like 2 weeks to learn all the dance steps to the whole video. And it goes from one song to another song to another song to another song. And I had to learn all of that. Paula Abdul, opposites attract with Scat Cat, and I think Arsenio Hall's not in that one, but she does the tap dancing and the dancing. I knew all of the dance steps to that. It was a lot of videos. I would just record them and I would learn it, and I would just be dancing in the living room, But my mom started me off. See, that's the thing. My mom, she danced. My mom was one of the lockers in LA. She wasn't one of the lockers with Rerun. It was another group that she was a part of that did the pop locking and everything. And she started me off dancing. I was in my first dance contest when I was 1.5 or 2 years old. And I won second place. And then next year I was in another one and then I won first place. And then they had me in tap and dance and ballet and all of that stuff. I was in all of that. So I genuinely love to dance. But I think part of the reason that I love to dance is because I used to watch my mom dance. My mom, even when she was rapping, my mom would be sitting there writing out her lyrics and everything, and I would be sitting right there. I can remember we'd be in the bathroom and she'd be in the mirror learning her words, and I'd be right there sitting on the toilet seat looking at her, and before she could memorize it, I'd already have it memorized. And then she'd be trying to say her lyrics and I'd be like, no, mommy, it's da 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 da. And she'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. And I was always right there, like her biggest cheerleader, her biggest fan. I was just so in awe with my mom. So I would be right there just watching everything she'd be doing. And she'd be sitting there like, she made this rap. It was like battle rapping. she she didn't like Roxanne Shante, or I don't know if y'all know Sparky D, because they came with, yeah, we gotta know the movies and the songs you write. So Roxanne Shante and Sparky D had these like, I'm Shantae, kind of like really high pitched voices. And my mom's dad sounded like James Earl Jones. So my mom had this real deep voice. So she'd be like, watch out, Roxanne, and you too, Sparky D, and all of you other punk female MCs. And, she came with that rah rah. So I'd be sitting there like, that's my mommy. I remember we had this skate skating rink called Skateland USA in Compton. And I'm going real back. It was this group called Boogie Down Production that made this movie called Fly Girl. And so they had a Fly Girl contest. Now, mind you, I'm all of 5 years old. So she was like 19. She might have been 2021. No, yeah, because we were living in another part of Compton. So she's about 21, 22. So the Fly Girl song talked about all these different type of girls and what their definition of a fly girl was, and pretty, hourglass shape, da 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 da. So all of the other women were giving their definition of what a fly girl was. And yes, I love old school too. And so they asked, what is your definition of a fly girl? My definition of a fly girl is whatever the lyrics were saying, is what all these other women were saying. They came to my mom and was like, what is your definition of a fly girl? My mom said, my definition of a fly girl is me, big, bold, and beautiful, with a lot of class, a lot of style, and a lot of finesse. And she did her little body roll and everything. Trust and believe she won the Fly Girl competition. Yes, she did. And then they had another one like maybe a year later, and she rapped. And when they heard her rap, they were like, oh, we are signing you. And so they were trying to start a label at the time. And so she was going to be like the first female on Boogie Down Production label, but then that fell through. But I mean, I just remember those times. So right now, going through this Mother's Day situation, I get to remember all of the fun going to Knott's Berry Farm with her. For all of y'all that are like on the East Coast by Ohio, Knott's Berry Farm would be your Cedar Point. Yeah, they are the same company like Six Flags. So, and going to Six Flags and going to Disneyland with her, and just all of the different fun events that I had. So this Mother's Day, I plan on just remembering all of the fun that I had with her, being grateful for all of the experiences that I had and all of the lessons that she taught me, because it wasn't always fun. That's just what I choose to focus on. There's always going to be bitter with sweet, right? So you can either focus on the bitter or you can focus on the sweet. So I choose to focus on the sweet. And for all of you who are going to be without your mom or your mom figures, I want you to just focus on the sweet. And if someone is there that wants to honor you, don't sit and lick your wounds and rob them of an opportunity to honor you. Allow them to honor you. A lot of times, because we don't have our moms, we don't want to celebrate Mother's Day. But if you are someone's mom, give them that. Give them that. You can't sit and wallow in your loss, because not only are you unproductive. All right, well, go ahead and get to work, lady. I'm about to get off in a second anyway. I just wanted to come on and try to be a sounding board for some folks, because it's really difficult. But we can all get through it. And then next month, I'll be right back here doing a video for the fatherless because I am a complete orphan. No mom, no dad. But I have God and I have my aunt and I have my other father. So, I am blessed. I am blessed. And I want everybody else to know that they are blessed and that we are gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When my mom died back in 21, there was a side of my family because my kids were right there, my aunt, Earl, everybody was right there for me. But what really got me through my mom's death was being in a garden and being on YouTube. Because right when she died, because she and I were supposed to start our own YouTube channel. She actually has a channel. It's called I don't know if it's MC Cookie Love or Cookie Goes Crazy, something like that. It's kind of difficult to find her because it's Kookie. Yeah. But there's a Asian guy that he pops up a lot of the time. So you kind of got to like put in rapper MC Cookie Love or something like that to try to find her. But she already had a channel where she had posted a lot of crazy stuff. You'll see like us going bowling when she was still alive or her rapping and all kind of stuff. Maya dancing in dance competitions, the girls dancing for the LA Sparks, all kinds of stuff. All four of my girls did the halftime for the LA Sparks. One time I think they opened for the LA Sparks, but she had already started her channel. And right when I was getting ready, like, okay, come on, mom, we were trying to come up like with skits and what we were going to be doing because she loves to act and I love to act too. So we were coming up like, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that. And then she caught that COVID and then she was no more. So then it was like Led was like challenging people to do the channel. So one of the main reasons that I took him up on the challenge was because this was something that me and my mom were supposed to do. Now it's totally different from what she and I had planned, but I'm doing it. And so now it's been 2 years I've had my channel. So can't quit now. I gotta keep going. So y'all just be encouraged. If you gotta do a lot of praying, do a lot of praying. You gotta do a lot of free breathing. Oh, well, thank you. I'm actually proud of myself too. Because there were times when I was like contemplating, you know, um, it seemed sometimes like it was taking too much of my time. My channel wasn't growing as fast as I thought it should have been growing. And I had to just teach myself that it's okay, be a part of the process. And whether it grows fast or grows slow, it's okay. And I had to tell myself that it wasn't about the amount of viewers that I got in the sense of new viewers, as long as I could retain the people that I have, that it was getting my messages were getting out there to somebody that I could possibly be helping somebody, especially with my morning encouragements. I'm like, it's okay. You know, it's all good. If I never get paid a dime for this, it's okay. It's all good. I am blessed because I get to have genuine friendships and relationships and people who understand. He is absolutely, God is in control. Absolutely. Yeah, I haven't been doing my morning chats. I'm going to start back doing them. My schedule changed. And so I'm not out in the middle of the night anymore like that. But I guess I kind of am, but not during the time frame that I was normally doing my encouragement. So I'm going to start back, but it's just going to be a little earlier. They are payments. And I'm going to tell you something. The friendships that I have and like hanging out. Hey, Stacy, good morning. Hands in the dirt. I'm sorry. I'm seeing you now. Hey, bro. But just being able to talk with you guys, hang out with you guys. You gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, Sheree, I am in. Oh, let me turn the roll my window because of the airplanes. I'm gonna be like, I'm on 95, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be like, I'm in Georgia on 95, cause I just feel like really soon I'm gonna be just driving. I'm leaving California, and I'm gonna take a break and come out there. You been in the bushes, bro? What's up? Yeah, I'm only child by my mom, not by my father. He's a Rolling Stone, so he had his children by his wife, children by them other people he was messing with, children when he was in the service, and he was in like Thailand, Taiwan, or Thai something. He was over there. He got kids over there. I would love to meet them, but I don't know. You already know I'm coming with my fishing rods. I'm coming with my net. I'm coming with my tactical box. I'm coming with my bucket. I'm coming. It is gonna be. Oh, I'm telling you. I am like I have been, now this is now away from Mother's Day. I have been really looking and rethinking life, and like, okay, we've been in this house for 2 years in 2 months. In July will be 2 years. And I love my house. I do. I love the house. But this is the thing. Looking at how this world is going right now, I I don't really want. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. I don't want to be in the debt. I want to let the house, I want to sell the house, and whatever we get from it, I want to take that and buy land. I don't care if we live with 3 tiny houses on our property so that the kids can have, their area or whatever, but I just want to be debt free, and we just moved into that house, and that house cost over $400,000. So there's no way we're going to be debt free real soon, So I'm like, the way things are going, I want to have every tool that I can imagine. I want to have all the sawzalls. I want to have the circular saws. I want to have all the drills. I want to have all of the tools, cable wires, PVC pipes, copper PVC pipes, the rubber, plastic ones. I want to have everything, because if things really do get bad, we're going to have to be able to fix our homes ourselves, And I'm like, we need to be taking some plumbing and electrical classes, and like, we just need to be trying to figure some stuff out, because if things are really going to get eerie like they're looking, who's going to help us? outside of our own community, who's going to help us? And living in California, in this whole desert, I just don't know, you know. And so I'm like, even if we bought land out here in the desert, we could get like 10 acres of land in some places for like 20 grand, but it's completely raw. See, that's what I'm saying. Bobby knows how to fix everything. You are in a great situation. Earl can fix a whole lot. Don't even let me put that narrative out there like Earl can't. Earl is good. He does not do electrical work. Now, he dealt with plumbing on the boat, on the ship when he was in the Navy, but it was different. It was more along the lines of taking salt water, turning it into drinking water. Oh my gosh, that water was so good. And that ice would be crystal clear and it would be so crunchy and so good. I really hated when he got out of the service just because I couldn't get that ice. Oh man, you never realize how good you have it until you don't have it no more. I promise you. But I just been really looking at this, like I want to take up and maybe y'all can help me. I want to learn how to be like a doula for definitely for women because I got 4 daughters. So if things go to pot and I got to be there to deliver my grandkids, one day I really need to know that. But no, really for animals, like I want to learn how to be like a veterinarian's assistant, a farm animals veterinarian's assistant, or a doula. So I'm like, where can I take some classes? I need some crash courses on learning how to deliver my own animals because I have 2 female pigs and eventually they're going to give me some piglets because I have 2 boars. So in the event that something goes wrong, I'm going to have to, put the oil all the way up my arms and get in there and move stuff around and stuff. But I don't know what I'm doing other than what I see because I've been watching a lot of people help. Shelby is studying to do that right now. See, for the baby. Yes, this is what I'm saying. These are things that we didn't have to think about, but now because we don't really know where we're going and how we're going to get there or when we're going to get there, it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to learn all of these different skills just in case. But the other thing is veterinarians are very expensive. And then when you have to have a veterinarian come to do a home visit, that's expensive. I was watching this one lady and hi, humble servant homestead. Good morning. I was watching this one lady. She did most of the work, and this is what I didn't understand. I'm working on that. Some of my neighbors, we've been merging together and working on getting our feed together. And okay, well, I have all of the hens. They got a couple of roosters, stuff like that. Even some of us are doing a little bartering right now. So working on that because this is the thing that I'm looking at. Your homesteading community is going to be the catalyst to help you stay afloat. When like Led was saying, are you building your ark? I was like, heck to the, yeah, I'm building my ark. I have too many kids not to. I got 6 children. Now, granted, they are young adults, most of them, but they don't know anything about living that type of life. We come from Compton, you know? So it's like you started buying feed in bulk from a farm store. Okay, 50%. Oh, saving over 50%. Now that's great. Now let me tell you what we've been doing. So there is a company that we were getting our feed from, because going and buying it out in town, I paid like, I want to say for layer mesh or crumble, I'm paying with oyster, I'm paying like $26 for a 50-pound bag. If I get the scratch, a 75-pound bag is like $25. So what I'm doing is, I'm like, okay, when you have all of the chicks that I have, because we have over 100 again, we have over 100 chicks. And I didn't do a video, but yesterday I had to go to the feed store to get some feed, and they had the Polish, the ones with the little pom pom on the top. They had the Polish in there, but they had turkeys too. And they had a rule for every three turkeys. No, for every one turkey, you could only buy 3 Polish. 14%. Oh, it's 14% feed, 14% calcium. Feed is 31 cents. Oh, pounds bulk. Really? See, there's the company that I got the pigs from. They sell the big blue container with like, let me charge my phone. It's supposed to be like, bye Stacy. Thanks for stopping by, bro. It's supposed to be like 250 pounds or something like that for $65. So, and their feed is really good. Their protein is 18%, and I could feed it to the pigs as well. Now, we give the pigs a whole lot of vegetables. They get a whole lot of fruit and vegetables, but I would like to give them that too because it's a good protein. Now, I make them a lot of beans, and they get protein from the Brussels sprouts and from the spinach and stuff. But I thought that was my husband's coworker. But I have been, well, I mean, it was, but not the one that I was looking for. But I have been trying to come up with a consistency that was really good for the pigs as well as for the chickens, the turkeys, and the ducks. So trying to figure that out. I am going to be starting back making my own feed, because then that way I know what's in it. Right now, I have a lot of dead corn growing so that the chicks and the pigs can eat it. So things go good this year. All that corn. Now I'm growing a lot of different corns. A lot. I have like 7 or 8 different varieties of corn. I have blue corn, I have this green corn, I have the peaches and cream corn, I have see these bags? This one, let me see. You see that? That's the yellow hybrid. This is the early sun glow. Now this is 3 ounces. Now this is for us to eat, so this is okay.
New SMS from
And
+17143.
then I have this one, the bicolor. So this is bicolor. This is double sweet. It's a hybrid, but this is supposed to mature in 78 days. So this is 3 ounces of this one. So I'm trying to wait. Would you say? Yes.
New SMS.
I think I need to put the do not disturb on. Yes. What do you guys do? Oh, okay. You're growing peaches and cream too? Yeah. But I have this red corn growing. I have the broom corn. They call it broom corn because it looks like the old brooms that you would take and sweep with the corn. But the broom corn is supposed to be good for feed. It's supposed to be good for making your own popcorn. So, and then you can take it and you can grind it and turn it into flour and stuff. And so the blue corn I got is for the same thing. And then I got some green corn that you can do the same thing, because my whole thing is, in the event that things get crazy, all of these skills I have to already know how to do. I don't want to be the person that waits for the bad things to happen and then try to figure it out. To me, by then, you may still be able to do it, but it's going to be like too late or you're way behind. So I'm like, well, let me learn how to start grinding meal myself. So let me order corn. I got my corn seeds. I'm going to hopefully be able to have a great harvest, and then I'll be able to grind my own seeds and make my own cornmeal and, flour. I'm trying to figure out, everything that I need to do. So this year, like growing the barley and all these different herbs and stuff. This year, I spent a lot of money focusing on different things that would really allow me to continue, with corn and flour so that I can have all of that down, because although, you buy it, you put it up, right? We all have our 5-gallon buckets and we have our foil, what do you call those things? I can't think of right now, but the bags with the foil bags that you put your stuff in and you put your air absorbers in. I can't think of those things right now. But you have that. I don't have a freeze dryer yet, like Cherie and Bobby. I'm getting one. I gotta sell a lot. I need to sell some life insurance policies in Georgia so I can make that money. I'm licensed in Georgia. I think if I get some policies in Georgia, I would be able to give myself that freeze dryer, because I don't want to. I don't want a payment. I don't want debt. So I want to have the $3,000 to just be like, bow. There you go. Now give me my freeze dryer, and then I'm gonna start freeze drying everything. Freezer drying everything. But oh man, I remember, what was it? Skittles or Starburst you guys were doing when you first got it? It was some kind of candy. That mess was funny. But I want to be completely self-sufficient. The goal is to fire the grocery store and only need like toilet paper, parchment paper. I don't even want to have to get napkins. I know. And it's like right around 3 grand, right? See, we can sell the house, buy some land, move off grid and buy some bungalows from a school that's going out of business. My auntie said that the high school by my house is getting rid of their old bungalows, and she said that they're like $3,000. I was like, man, I can grow. You know what? Look, I have extremely sensitive skin. That's why I don't have any tattoos. So growing my own toilet paper, the leaves are going to stay on the tree. Are they? Ugh, I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I wish I was, but I'm not ready for it. Now, this month, we are in day 12, and I have closed 4 clients already. So that is good. My goal is to close like 2 to 4 people a week. So right now I'm 2 for 2. So that's good. But I gotta step up my game if I'm gonna be able to afford something like that. But I want it. I want that. I want to get a tractor. Um, what's this called? A skippy, skippy, where you dig the dirt up, but then you can like press it down or whatever. It's so much stuff that I need. I need an excavator. Well, not necessarily an excavator, but I do need a really good tiller. I need a tiller. I need everything, and I need a big old garage so that I can put all of that in there because we have nothing. Blue Spur is the best toilet paper. What is that? I've never heard of Blue Spur. What is that? Never heard of such a thing. Tell me about it. What does it do? How do you incorporate it? Oh, wait, I did something. It's a plant? Okay. Uh-oh. Y'all, I'm touching buttons I shouldn't be touching. Okay, maybe if I quit touching it, it'll go away. Oh, it's soft like Charmin. Okay. I wonder if it would break me out because I have really ridiculous sensitive skin. My kids hate it because they can't even come up and like touch me because it'll make me itch. Like, I can't, like, you'll never see Earl with a beard because just a one brush up, I'll be wept up right here. Like, I have really dumb skin. I don't know if it's dumb or if it's a defense mechanism. Like, look, don't touch us. We won't touch you. We're good over here, you know. But I don't know. But I'm gonna look into that. Oh, you do? Yes, right? Ugh. It's like, you just every little thing, just doing like this, it itches. And a lot of the times it doesn't itch on the surface, it itches in your bone. Like, why does it itch so bad? And it's not because you're dry. It's because something brushed up against you. And your own clothes make you itch. And you just be sitting here like scratching. And people are looking at you like you crazy. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just having a itching outbreak right now. It's like a lot of the times people would laugh at me when we lived in Michigan because, okay, all year round, I normally have on a short sleeve shirt, if not like a spaghetti strap, a tank top, and I have on shorts. And I'm always wearing thong sandals or some kind of a sandal. And they would be like, what is wrong with you? It's Michigan. It's, you know, uh, 20 degrees. It's 32 degrees. Why are you out here like that? And I'm like, I'm not cold. I'm fine. Two things. I really wasn't cold. The wind, when the wind blew, I would feel something, it'd be something, but I had a lot of cushion. So I wasn't really cold like them. But the other thing would be putting on a jacket and wearing stockings and all that stuff. It itched. So I didn't want to wear it. And my grandma would get really mad at me because I didn't want to wear a jacket. She'd be like, it's January and it's snowing and this fool is trying to go outside in a t-shirt and some shorts and some thongs shoes, some thong sandals. And I'd be like, I'm fine. And she'd be like, you're going to catch a death of cold. And I'll be like, Grandma, how many years have you been saying this to me? And I still haven't. But she cursed me. She said, you just wait till old Arthur comes a knocking on your back. I didn't really know what she was talking about. Because to me, I only knew that you got arthritis, like when you broke a bone or sprained a bone or something like that. I did not understand that you could get arthritis from the wind hitting your back. But all I know is as I got older, the wind would start and I'd be like, oh, all of a sudden I'm in like excruciating pain. So when it came time for us to move, I wanted to move out of California. I'm like, I'm moving to South Carolina, moving to Georgia, North Carolina. We were looking at stuff like that. Yo, Arthur is a butthole. So I was like, I'm moving. We're moving to the South. We're doing this, we're doing that. My mama and my auntie were here. So I'm like, the sisters can stay together. We are out. Then my mama died. And I'm like, come on, Michelle, we got to go. She's like, I'm not going to the South. I'm like, come on. She was like, no, you can go. I'll be okay. I'm like, I cannot leave you. Yo, let me tell you something. I had 7 pregnancies. I had a miscarriage with twins. I had 6 C-sections. Okay. My back pain from arthritis, because when I had my babies, I was very adamant about I refuse an epidural because I already had back problems because I had scoliosis. So I already had back problems and I refused to let them give me an epidural at my old church. And they were all telling me about how they got the epidural. And once they got the epidural, they had back problems, back pains. So I refused an epidural for each pregnancy. I've never had one. And so I was just like, they give you that general anesthesia or local anesthesia or whatever it is. It makes you numb from the weight from my chest down. They give you that shot in your back. They give you the Novocaine to try to numb that area. But it feels like lightning. Arthritis is worse than that in your back or anywhere. I have it in most of my skeleton from my toes all the way up. So I'm really trying to take my D3s really good and my calcium and my magnesium and everything because that combats arthritis. But it takes time to start to really work in your system. It takes like a couple of months sometimes, but it's okay. But I just know that all of these things I have to have on lock, like how to grow all of these herbs, all of these vegetables that will combat different things if things go to pot. So I got my calendula and I have my echinacea. Cherie, I don't know if I told you or if I said it in another life. I kind of feel like I did tell you. But when you gave me that comfrey last year when we left Savannah, you had put it in a Ziploc bag. And I forgot that it was in my suitcase in the cubby. And when I came back, it was all mush. And I tried to scrape, get to the carrot, what is it called? The carabiner or whatever, and tried to plant it from there with some of that root grow. It did not. So I still don't have any comfrey. I said I'm going to have to go ahead and order this stuff like off of Amazon, or if somebody is selling it, I'll order it from their channel or something. But yeah, it's a hot mess. Cause like right now I have comfrey. I ordered marshmallow root. I just got it. I haven't planted it yet. I have echinacea. I have the other marigolds. See, I have some good stuff. I can't think right now. Amethyst or something like that. I have two. I think one is a corn, one is something else, but whatever it is, I'm trying to find. Oh, I got like the fenugreek and stuff. I'm trying to grow this stuff so that I can dehydrate it. I'm going to get my own little clear capsules so that I can put them inside so that every day I make sure that I'm taking what I need. Black seed oil. Okay, now for the black seed oil, if this is the same, and I've been trying to figure it out, if I'm not mistaken, black seed oil comes from the black sunflower. I'm trying to find black seeds right now so that I can grow them, because that's one of the biggest things in the diet for my animals, because I don't want to use the feed. So because I'm making feed myself, the sunflowers are really good for the hens. It's good for their digestion. The oil that comes from the black seed is good for their digestion, and it's really good for them. So, oh, that black seed, okay, Nigeria's what do you say, Steve? Oh, hold on. Saltive plant. Okay. Hi, Erica. What's going on? How are you? I haven't seen you on Facebook lately. I've been trying to post stuff on my Facebook page. I was like, I hadn't posted a whole lot of stuff. So I've been slowly trying to go back. And Erica, aren't you supposed to be starting your channel this year? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on you, Erica. You use, I am growing cayenne right now. I'm growing cayenne and I'm growing paprika and spearmint, cinnamon, not cinnamon, spearmint, peppermint. I think I got it in now. I don't know, but I'm going to get some of that because we need black seed oil. For one, I spend a lot of money on black seed oil when I'm making my skincare line. I use it in the shampoo, I use it in the body butter, in the conditioner, in the scalp treatments that I make, in my the shower gel. I use it in my soaps. When I'm making the soap, I use it in that. I use a lot of black seed oil, almond oil. I have an almond tree. Olive oil. I have a really huge olive tree. And it's starting to bud already. So I think that maybe we get two. Nah, it's only one. I'm thinking that maybe we get two harvests a year, but no, it's probably because it's budding now. They're really, 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 really tiny. So it probably is going to take until like the end of the summer before you can start to pick all the fruit off of it, all the olives off. But this year I'm like, I'm gonna get an olive press so that I can take my olives and I can, you know, have some olives for eating and some I can make olive oil out of because I use a lot of olive oil in my skincare products. And so to know that my stuff is organic and I know how it's been treated just makes me feel really good. That's like one of the main reasons that I want to get bees is because I use a lot of honey. I use honey in my shampoo. I use honey in my soap. I use honey in my foot scrubs. I use honey in the shower gel. And I use beeswax in a lot of different things too. So I have to pay a lot of money. And there was this one guy in Ventura County that I was getting the beeswax from because had like a lot of beeswax that he just really didn't have a use for. So he was selling it to me like $9 a pound. But then he went out of business. So I have to buy the already treated beeswax, and I don't really like it. So I want to get, my own beeswax from my own bees because then I know what it is. If I could find somebody that I could get beeswax from, I would purchase it from them, if I could trust them. But I don't really know of the people that live by me that do it. Is that Cherie talking or is that Bobby? Because Cherie, you don't like going by them bees. That's Bobby's. That's Bobby's thing. You like having them. But do you really go out there without Bobby? See? Because I know when we get our bees, I already know Earl is not gonna go out there that much with him. I mean, he might surprise me. He might surprise me. Right. Source, yeah, it's from a source I know. That's what I'm saying. I have to get that together, but maybe when we come out there, I can buy the box and stuff. You only go see you, and you got bit. I mean, you got stung by bees that weren't even your bees. I'm like, when I heard you say that, I said, "Wait a minute, you got stung on your face by bees that were not your bees." Oh my Lanta! So I'm trying to find a bee company, well, not a bee company, but a bee support group out here so that I can start learning. That's what I like to do. Before I go ahead and do it, I try to get to learn how to do this stuff so that when I get mine, it's not completely, you know, just jumping in. I have some knowledge. I know. I was like, oh my gosh. My sister done got stung in her forehead by a bee that's not even hers. And then Bobby was cracking me up because he was like, now, I take pride in being a protector, protecting my wife. But I was like, how you just gonna leave my sister? Oh my gosh. And then I heard you like, well, they asked me if I wanted to put my suit on, but I was like, no. I would have been in full gear. Like, yes, gear me up. Like, I'm scared of being stung. I've never been stung by a bee before, so I don't know if I'm allergic or not. I know Earl is allergic to wasp. When he got stung, we lived in, where we live in Florida? Georgia. We lived in Georgia, and he was in the Navy, and they played football. Earl was on a football team for the Navy, and we had a home game, and it was in the bleachers, and they were like down there on the front, and their little seats or whatever, and we were up in the bleachers, and so we saw this wasp. What's it called? A little, I want to call it a colony, but it's not a colony, but the little wasp thing. And so I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's an old one or whatever. Earl got stung by a wasp. And I don't know if y'all have seen I'ma Get You Sucker. But when he got his foot, the toe swole up real big, how they, dramatically made that toe, that big toe. That's what Earl's hand looked like. And Earl is right hand. I'm left hand. He's right hand. His hand looked like Martin when he got beat up by Sugar Ray Leonard. It was just huge. And I was just like, he is allergic to wasp. I was like, yo, okay. So we had to get the EpiPen, take him to the clinic, get him the Benadryl, all that good stuff. So now if he sees a wasp nest, that's what it is. You see the wasp nest, I'm like, kind of like, it's a wasp nest, and I hope you don't think I'm getting it, because so now I have to buy that can of wasp spray, and I like it because it's like from 15 feet away or whatever, you can spray it, and it like kills everything in it, but it's supposed to kill everything around it, but kill what's in it as well. So I'm like, yeah, we can't do the wasp now. Now, from what I understand, Selena will tell you that she was stung by a bee, but she wasn't stung by a bee. But none of us have an issue with bees, so we're gonna be getting our bees. I'm like, I'm gonna buy everything that I need, get our suits and everything, and then I will go ahead and purchase the bees. Now, I was looking on Tractor Supply, and they were like, I told you, Cherie, they were like, what did I say? It was like $1.99 for a pound of bees or something like that. So once I get with the group out here, then I will go ahead and figure out, if I'm gonna get bees, because I might not like it, and I don't want to waste my money. So I'm like, yeah. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it because that's just another way to be self-sustaining. And yesterday, I was doing a life insurance policy. And I'm like, Earl, can you make me some tea? Because I'm on Zoom. So I didn't want to tell my client to hold on, or my teammate Alonzo to hold on while I go and get me some tea. So I'm like emailing him, can you bring me some tea? So he brings me the tea and he's like, it's iced tea. He makes like some bomb iced tea. He got that Louisiana tea from down south. We can get it from Walmart. So he made me that tea. He was like, I had to use honey because we're out of sugar. I was like, perfect. It was so good. I had to like try to go off camera because I'm just like, go, 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 go. I did not want to take a breath. It was so good. I was like, okay, can you make me some more this time? I'll promise I'll just take my time and sip it. He was just like, that don't make no sense. I was like, yeah, it's really good tea. Really good tea. I love that tea. Oh my gosh. But hi. Hey Grace. How are you? I hope you're having a very good Friday. Um it is going to be a very fun weekend. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to enjoy my kids. I'm going to enjoy them cooking dinner for me. I have a speaking engagement. I'm trying to make sure it's supposed to be on Mother's Day because it's a Mother's Day brunch. But now I'm seeing the email I just got last night was for tomorrow. I'm like, oh, wow, that just changed everything. But whatever. So if I'm speaking tomorrow, then that frees me up to just go to my church on Sunday. So that's fine. But I'm going to be, I think I'm going to go get me a hat to match my outfit. I want to have on a hat. So I'm going to have on my hat. The theme is floral. So I'm going to have on my little floral outfit. And I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have my kids with me. Earl's going to be there. We're going to celebrate moms. And I'm not going to focus on the fact that I don't have one. I'm going to focus on the fact that I am one. I am a mom. I'm going to let them honor me and enjoy my weekend. So I hope that everybody has a great weekend, whether you have a mom on this side or not, whether you can speak to your mom or not. If you are a parent and you have been pouring into your child or niece, nephew, extended family, whether you are a male or female, because a lot of times we always talk about the women being a mother and a father. A lot of times men are the mother and the father too. So rock on. Enjoy yourself. If you are a child that was raised by your dad or your uncle or whatever, and you feel like they were your mother and your father, give them a Mother's Day gift. Why not? Doesn't hurt anything. That's just showing them that you truly appreciate and acknowledge what they've done for you. I give my Aunt Michelle Mother's Day gifts. And I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, my mom was very larger than life, and she was the show. Like, she was everything. I had to wait until my mom was gone for me to be able to do for my aunt things that I wanted to do for my aunt because my mom would get jealous. So last year, you guys know we went on the Carnival cruise. And that was the first time I was able to treat my auntie on that type of scale to pay for everything for her. But it felt so good because my aunt has done everything for me under the sun. So to be able to pay for her ticket to go on the cruise, for me, that was like, it felt so good to be able to honor her like that. So if you have someone that helped raise you or whatever, maybe you're not going to send them on a cruise, but just send them something or acknowledge that you love them, and that you appreciate what they've done for you, because it does help them feel better about the sacrifices and the decisions that they made. Okay, I see my husband's coworkers coming out. So I think he's going to be on his way out in a minute. But you guys just enjoy your weekend. Love up on your family. Whoever's present, love up on them. And allow yourself the opportunity to just be genuinely happy. Okay. Yeah, I have an egg order. 2 or 3? 2, 3. Okay. Okay. $6. 6 each. Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow? Okay. Just got to order. 3 dozen. Yay. I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Oh, okay. So we are still having, and I'm going to be doing a lot of more promotions now that I have other stuff taken care of. We are still having the West Coast meetup on June 3rd. It will be at Newport Beach. Now, I might have to move it. We should be okay, though. It's just that I found out Newport Beach only allows propane grills, which kind of is stupid to me because if you have bonfires, why are you only allowing propane grills? That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to check it out because if Dockwaller, which is in LA, straight off Highway 15, the 105, if Dockwaller allows gas grill, then I'm just going to switch it to Dockwaller. I'm going to talk to Precious about that. Simply because I don't have a propane grill. I have a big old gas grill that can put like 6 or 7 slabs of ribs on at once. So why would I go out and buy a whole new grill just to appease this beach? Unless we barbecue all of the meat, at home and then travel. I don't want to do all of that, I don't want to do all of that. So I'm going to figure it out. But for now, we're still meeting at Newport Beach. June the 3rd, we are having the big potluck barbecue. We are providing meat. I really want everybody else to bring the other stuff, but whoever's interested, I need you guys to reach out to me to let me know so I can let you guys know where we're going to be at and write down who's bringing what and all of that good stuff. But it's just a big potluck. And then that night we are going to have a big bonfire. So we might have some projectors, and I'm talking to my cousin about DJing for us and everything. So we're trying to make it fun. And then we do have the cruise up, the West Coast cruise up October the 6th through the 9th. I'm hoping that Sheree and Bobby can make it. Ooh, if Auntie Ann can fly out here, why don't y'all just come together? Cherie, pick up Auntie Ann and y'all just fly out here and go on a cruise with us. The the balcony cabins are five something per person, minimum two occupants. But the ocean view is four something a person, and the interior where you don't have a window, that's like three something a person. So it's really inexpensive. And Bobby and Sherry, y'all haven't been on a cruise in a while. So you know you want to come hang out. Y'all know y'all want to come on this cruise with us. Come on this cruise with us. If you make the first installment of, I think it's $120, then you have until July to finish paying it off. So it's not like you have to pay everything up front unless you want to. But let your girl know what you're going to do, because trust and believe, come October, and that's my birthday is September the 18th. Vanessa's is October the 18th. So it's done. And then my cousin Tawana, her birthday is right there too. We're going. So the question is, are you going? Because we're going and we're going to have the fun. So we want you to have the fun with us if you can. If not, we'll be having other things. We'll be going to other meetups. So hopefully we can see you guys then. Our whole thing with having this cruise up is the HOA sold out so quickly that a lot of people don't have anything to do because we can't go to the HOA. So I'm like, well, if we can't go to the HOA, let's come up with something that we can all do. Let's go on a cruise and have some fun. So we'll see. But I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Please click like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and know that God loves you. So you better love you, because I love you. Okay, bye-bye, y'all.